What's up, everybody? It's your favorite Utah Realtor, Grant Evans here from Coldwell Banker. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 places to move to if you're from Utah. Let's be honest, the reason you're probably watching this video is because you're tired of Utah, either it be the road construction, the population growth, everything getting too expensive, whatever it may be. This video is for you. If you are looking to move out of Utah and need to sell your home, remember to contact your favorite realtor through email or even through my website at homeswithgrantevans.com. Remember to download my Ultimate Utah Relocation Guide for sellers that I go over the basic facts of each of these 5 cities and states that we are going to name. The things that we'll go over in this video are housing affordability, quality of life, job growth, and living affordability. Coming in at number 5 is Florida. Florida has a lot of things that Utah doesn't have to offer. It has ocean beaches, no state income tax, great weather year-round with some storms and rain in between, Walt Disney World, which is my personal favorite, and more professional sport teams other than basketball, but go Jazz, and reasonably priced real estate. According to a new product created by Coldwell Banker Realty called Move Meter, moving from Salt Lake City to Orlando, Florida is ranked a 72 out of 100 score on the Move Meter scale. Usually about a 70 is on par with the current location that you are living in, so 72 is a pretty average good score. To give you some numbers, the median price of a home in Orlando is about $323,000. The median price of a home in Salt Lake City is about $560,000. Since there is no state income tax in Florida, property taxes are a little bit higher than Salt Lake City. Property tax rate in Florida and Orlando specifically is 0.94%, while Salt Lake City is 0.72%. The price per square foot of a home in Orlando is about $167 compared to Salt Lake City, which is $390. Some things to consider when moving to Florida is that home insurance is a little bit more expensive because of, well, hurricanes and floods and things like that do happen. So you're going to be looking to spend around $1,500 per year on home insurance. Orlando is considered to have a better quality of life in terms of weather, accessibility, education, entertainment, and air quality. Orlando's unemployment rate is a little bit higher than Salt Lake City at 4.2% compared to Salt Lake City's 1.4%, but job growth has increased in Orlando by 5.49%. Utilities and groceries are a little bit more expensive in Orlando, but the sales tax is only 6.5% compared to Salt Lake City at 7.75%. I know what some of you may be thinking about Orlando. Well, there's bugs and animals and crazy weather and things like that. But overall, Orlando provides a lot of good opportunities for people from Utah to get out of the Utah mountain desert and into something new, tropical, and very green. Coming in at number 4 is Texas. In 2019, Texas was the number 1 state that most people from Utah moved to. Over at least 10,000 families in 2019 alone moved to Texas. People have been moving to Texas for obvious reasons, for better housing affordability, better paying jobs, and lower taxes. Now, I compared Salt Lake City to the 4 major cities in Texas: San Antonio, Houston, Austin, and Dallas. The Move Meter score from Salt Lake City to Austin was 72, to Dallas a 73, to San Antonio a 74, and also to Houston a 74. Now, a reminder that the median price of a home in Salt Lake City is $559,000. In Austin, the median price is $593,000. In Dallas, it's about $282,000. In San Antonio, it's $236,000, and in Houston, it's $232,000. The property taxes in Texas vary depending on the city. Overall, it is less than 1%, still pretty similar to Orlando. Austin was ranked with the best quality of life and future job growth, while San Antonio was the best in living affordability. Now, the main reasons that people are moving to Texas are for better housing affordability, lower taxes, nicer people, good schools, many outdoor activities, great weather, and food. Coming in at number 3 is Idaho. I've told some people that I put Idaho in my top 5 and they think, really, Idaho? I'm like, well, you are talking about it, and that is the main purpose of this video. Idaho might not have the same desirability as Florida or Texas, but it does have really good outdoor activities and is very similar to the culture that is in Utah, while also having better properties and land in more rural areas. For example, by Yellowstone, you can buy about 1.5 acres worth of land in the Ashton area for about $150,000. For this state, let's compare Salt Lake City to Boise. On the move meter scale, it was considered a 70 out of 100. The median price of a home is about $520,000 in Boise. However, prices did increase by 35% last year. As far as quality of life, Boise ranked higher in education, air quality, accessibility, and culture/entertainment. Boise was also considered to have a better future job growth than Salt Lake City. Some of the things to consider in Boise is that the state income tax is at 6.9% while Salt Lake City is at 5%. But sales tax is more reasonable in Boise at 6% compared to the 7.75% in Salt Lake City. Now Boise does have a lot of outdoor activities as it is no surprise to anybody. There are plenty of ski resorts, hiking, mountain biking, fishing all across the state. Some of the pros that people considered when moving to Idaho is that there are genuine nicer people there, milder weather, an abundance of outdoor activities, lower traffic, a low unemployment rate, a really good food and wine scene, and very family oriented. Moving to Boise might feel the same as living in Salt Lake City since it is a bigger city, but I would also consider the suburbs and rural areas outside of Boise and even eastern Idaho or even northern Idaho. I've got some friends right now that are thinking of moving to Moscow, and it is a wonderful place to consider raising a family and building your dream home. Coming in at number 2 is Arizona. Let's compare Salt Lake City to Phoenix. A move to Phoenix was given a 70 score on the move meter scale. The median price of a home in Phoenix is $374,000. The property taxes are a little bit better by about 0.1%, and the price per square foot of a home is about $202. As far as quality of life goes, Phoenix beats Salt Lake City in education, weather, and accessibility. Recent job growth increased by about 4.46% compared to Salt Lake City at 3.87%. State income tax is a little bit better at 4.2% in Arizona, but the sales tax is 8.6%. According to a travel blog called Zumper, I will also put this in the Ultimate Utah Relocation Guide for sellers. These are the top 10 things why someone should move to Arizona. Number 1 is job opportunities. Number 2 is weather. Number 3 is the food. Number 4 is the outdoor activities. 5 are the sports. 6 are the navigation, that it's pretty easy to move around Phoenix. Number 7 are the surrounding areas. You're pretty close to Southern California and Southern Nevada. Number 8 is the culture. Number 9 is the wildlife. And 10 is the nightlife. Coming in at number 1 is Tennessee. This is my personal number 1. I would love to hear what your number 1 would be. Colo Banker Move Meter put the move to Tennessee a 72. We're going to use Nashville as our comparison here to Salt Lake. The median price of a home in Nashville is about $377,000. Property taxes are about on par with Salt Lake City. Nashville ranked better than Salt Lake City in quality of life in education, air quality, accessibility, and culture/entertainment. Nashville's recent job growth increased by 5.06%. Tennessee has no state income tax. However, the sales tax is about 9.25%. The word from what I've been reading is that rents are pretty high in Nashville, so I'd recommend buying something as soon as you can. Nashville is an awesome place to live when it comes to affordability, culture, music, sports. The closest resort is about 4 hours away, so you might want to make it a week-long trip to do that skiing and snowboarding. If you are thinking of moving to one of these cities, reach out to me. I know an agent in every single major city in the nation. Check out my Ultimate Utah Relocation Guide for sellers, where I go over the cities in a PDF version as well as their interactive websites for you. When you are ready to make the jump to move to one of these cities or states, give me a call. I will help you sell your home and help you refer you to another agent in that state.